Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BTD6. Now, we've got ourselves a new update. I've got a little bit of a head start for you guys, so that we can show off more things in this update than if we had just opened it for the first time. So, update 56, Rise of the Skywardens, new magic monkey, stormbow, wielding Skywarden, new decryptor corvus skin, new map Ascent, portable lake pro, and some balance changes and whatnot. Anyway, we are here to check out Skywarden. I don't really care for the new map Ascent all that much, so we'll probably just show off on logs or something. Actually, maybe not logs. Actually, no, logs is fine. First of all, if you've come into this update completely fresh, you'll have a little present here. After 3.5 million pop, you can unlock the Skywarden. And then after that, you've got to get a shitload of XP with the Skywarden to get all of the upgrades unlocked for it, and to be able to enjoy it to its fullest capacity. Now, what did I do to get 3.5 million pops? This. Like, not this specifically, but I started working on getting medals for this map, and then I got bored of that. And so then I kind of just went full tryhard mode and got as many paragons as I wanted to get. None of them are like a good level. They're all like level 1 and shit. But does the job. Gets you pops. Anyway, that's how I got the pops to actually unlock the Skywarden. And now after that, you obviously need the XP to utilize the Skywardens properly. And this was my way of doing that. So literally, Supermines, this dude, pretty much doing all the fucking work, all the heavy lifting. And I haven't upgraded any of the Skywardens whatsoever, specifically so that I can at the very least blind review those. Now, I don't have all the XP that I need, still don't have the final 3 upgrades, so we need to dive into a new map somewhere. Let's go in the loop. In the loop's fun. Hard difficulty, impoppable, yeah, why not? Let's take it to around 100. Screw it. And let's just see what we can do. So, place our monkey star dart monkey down there. And our first Skywarden here. Okay, cool. So, Skywarden just on its own. Actually, you know what? Can I turn these off in-game? I guess not. Okay, hold up. Let's turn those off so that we get a proper experience. Because with the monkey star thing and the bouncing projectiles thing, or the what do you call it? The relics where, you know, each projectile shot will ricochet. Okay, so Skywarden does not ricochet at base level. That's good to know, because, you know, I've played with Quincy as a hero, and I got the Skywarden, placed it down, forgot about the relics being activated, and I was like, oh goddamn, it's just a mini Quincy. Who needs the hero anymore? Which I did kind of feel a little bit bad about. But, anyway, here we are. So, first upgrade. I suppose I can just look here, can't I? Greatly increases zone range and increases range for other monkeys in radius, stacking up to 5 times. Other monkeys or other Skywardens? Let's find out. Sick! Just other monkeys. Dope. Can detect camo balloons and can toggle long range stance to attack slower with pinpoint accuracy over great distance. Okay. So currently still in close range, I'm assuming. So if we go to long range, I see. Okay. And there seems to be a little bit of a, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like the arrows are curving slightly. away from their initial shot. Okay. So it would be nice if there was an icon to indicate like, oh, we're currently on the long range one or currently on the short range one. I guess the range itself is a good identifier, but I thought the mountains were going to be like, oh yeah, you're shooting off a mountaintop, and then there's going to be like a ground level one or something. I don't know. Anyway. Ooh, that's not going to lose us the game, but let's get another one up here. Just for more XP. More XP. Shh. Shh, don't tell Ninja Kiwi. Sneaking in some more XP. Also brought Ben along just to speed up some of these upgrades, you know? Don't mind that sound, that was just me breaking open some chocolates. It's really a great and also a terrible idea to have a snack drawer at your desk, I will say. Great idea for me, but it's gotten out of hand in the past. I think I'm a little bit more in control of it now, but yeah. Goddamn, if you've got a bad day, yeah. But snack drawer empties quick. Anyway, so we've tested out top path. Let's test out middle. Arrow pulses with energy, flying faster and building more attack speed from successfully hitting balloons. Arrows unleash a thunderous explosion that grows in size over distance, can fire over walls and be set to a location. Can be set to target a location. Yeah? How do I do that? How can I make that a thing that is happening? Also, we're lacking in defense. Better get a Skywarden or two. You know? This is the exact same premise behind me getting XP for them earlier. But I will try and focus mainly on upgrading just these three. And then the rest is literally just there for XP gains. So, there we go. That'll do nicely. Alright, so, arrows unleash a thunderous explosion that grows in size over distance, can fire over walls, and can be set to target a location. I've yet to see how I can set it to target a location, but whatever. Anyway, bottom path. Shatter point. Improved pierce and accuracy. Low tier frozen balloons are shattered instantly. Wonder what they consider low tier. Arrows of ice more easily pierce through and deal bonus damage to frozen balloons. Cool, cool. Can anyone see camo yet? Dope. Okay, so. Oh, interesting. Hell yeah, need more range for my banana farm. Thanks, guys. Can anyone pop leads yet? That's a tricky question that I don't think I have an answer to. Yeah, I'll keep you on long range mode for now, why not? I'll also set you to strong, considering you're trying to be like a heavy hitting long distance shooter instead of a close up one. Can anyone pop leads? This guy's, no. You? Probably not. Okay, should we try and find the upgrade that does it? Doesn't look like anything actually lists it. Just do that. Just do this for now. Hopefully we can clean these up. Should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Right, sell you and put you down here just so you're in a more advantageous position. Okay, so lead popping power seems to be a little bit on the lacking side, but despite that, we've got camo detection on the way, which is nice. Good work, Alk. And I'm sure one of the tier 3 or tier 4 upgrades will give us lead popping power at some point. Okay, so let's go for the Wind Weaver. What's this do? Wind combo attack. First causes balloons to periodically be blown back, then pulls extra arrows from the target, then pulls other balloons backwards to the target. Okay, whatever you say, buddy. That seems fucking confusing to me, but pulls arrows from the target, then brings them... Yep. Whatever you say, man. I trust that it's good. Whatever is happening, I'm trusting that it's very, very good. Maybe not that good, apparently. Okay. Okay. A little bit upset. A little bit upset. Thought for sure this was gonna go better. But I guess not. If you're in close range mode, wait. If you're in close range mode, are you like, no offense, better? Am I crazy for thinking that? So if I swap you to close range mode and put you on first, which probably would have helped in the first place, but you attack faster, yeah? Okay, so we do still miss some, which is unfortunate, but... Oh, that's upsetting, actually. Actually upsetting, but it's okay. I've spent way more monkey money recently on this game. Trust me, it's fine. Okay, so... Camo detection, well, at least... It's unfair to say camo detection's a bit shit. This guy with camo detection's a bit shit. Maybe if we cross him with these other two, maybe they will be better with camo detection. Because let's face it, if you've got the option to cross paths with something, or the other option is cross paths with camo detection, I'm usually going for camo detection. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like 9 times out of 10 going for camo detection. Anyway, hold chain. Ice combo attack first slows targets, then causes balloons to slow other nearby balloons, and then will produce freezing shrapnel from the target. Sick. So I can now freeze balloons, is what you're telling me. It kind of feels like it's slowly turning into Hearthstone, where they're just introducing keywords like combo, and I'm like expected to know what that means already. Anyway, lightning combo. Attack charges hit balloons to attract energy and plasma projectiles, then to produce chain lightning when hit by sharp or shatter damage, then strikes the target with high damage stun. Like, holy shit, this tower feels like it's doing 5,000 different things at once already. I feel like you could just say, sometimes freezes balloons. Actually, you know what? No, the community has hated on and shit all over Ninja Kiwi for their terrible fucking upgrade text. I'm not going to advise against that, but now that's just sad. But I will say, holy shit, they could wrong map. They could do with making it less complicated, that's for damn sure. Goddamn, Skywarden, you look a little different. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just keep it simple, man. Keep it simple. That shit works. That shit works well. Right. Speaking of keeping it simple, let's just a little helpful way to deal with these. Just for now. I'm sorry, did you guys do worse when I gave you another tower to help? Intriguing. Okay. Fair play, fair play. You know what would help though? A couple of Skywardens. In fact, 3 of them. Would help quite a lot, I think. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but I think 3 Skywardens would help out quite a bit. Okay, cool. Anyway. So, don't really know what's going on, to be honest with you, but let's just keep going. Oh yeah, what would I cross path with if I went for the camo path immediately? Also, this should probably be a thing. Just to make sure the leads actually get popped. So, are we gonna pop all of those guys, or are we gonna slack off, or... It's looking like we might slack off a little. Whoa. Okay. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. You're not doing great as a solo tower option right now. I will say. So I think we bring this guy back. As low down as possible, too. Give you your faster throwing and your acid pools. Target you strong. Okay. We're good. We're gonna have a little chucky. And if you're wondering, yes, it's a good chucky. If you've ever had a Tim Tam before, oh, so good. So good. This one's the chewy caramel flavor. Right, what does this do? Attacks in quick volleys and disables camos from balloons within radius. Thank you. Hey, there you go. So I don't have the XP to get the Far Wind Seer. But, in theory, we don't need this now, right? Because camo is disabled within the radius of this guy? Is that what I'm hearing? Maybe? I get the feeling some crazy shit happens if you have this combo, and this combo hit the same Moab all at once. I don't think I really care about Shatter Point and Storm's Pulse. I mean, what are the other ones? Can fire over walls and be set to a target location. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Anytime a tower's like, oh, by the way, I deal bonus damage against frozen, blued, stunned, flaming, poisoned, whatever the fuck it is. If it says, hey, if you have another tower, I'm like, no, fuck off. Unless you're synergizing with me to make money, or you synergize pretty broadly, like, I buff all primary towers or whatever. Nah. Nope. Not fucking with it. Do not care for it. I'm sorry. I'm sure you might work great. I'm sure Geraldo works great. But I don't have the capacity to handle all the bullshit that he does. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. I don't want to have to plan my defense entirely around you and your synergies. Unless it's fun and easy. Like Stracker Jones just being like, hey, throw me a fucking million bomb shooters or mortars, and shit'll go really well. Trust. Oh, okay, so a synergy sort of happened there, I think. A few things sort of looked like they were getting zapped or something. I don't know. Hard to say. Anyway. We need to fix our problem, and I think we do it with this. Frozen Verdict. Destroying a frozen balloon leaves volatile explosive remains on the track to slow balloons and explode in an icy burst when they expire. Cool. So we've got like a wind, we've got a shock, and we've got an ice. It's pretty cool. I think it would have been a cooler look on the wizard if you had like a frozen magic, fire magic, lightning magic sort of deal going on, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, love the wizard, no hate against the wizard, but I feel like it doesn't really suit the Skywarden. I don't know. Kind of just feels like everything's trying to be the wizard, including the druid, but the druid is also worthy of its own thing now. Oh yeah, just get better range, guys, come on. What the fuck are you doing? Just have more range. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. That's something crazy that just got mentioned. Combo attacks can stun ZOMGs. Sick. Thunder Charge ability. Electrically charges nearby monkeys, granting them faster ricocheting projectiles that can pop frozen balloons. Interesting. Interesting. So you're saying using this will buff... Okay, goddamn, chill. So what does it do? Electrically charges nearby monkeys, granting them faster ricocheting projectiles that can pop frozen balloons. That is a nice collection of things. Specifically the faster and the ricocheting projectiles, because as we all know, who gives a fuck about synergizing with freezing balloons? I'm not here to freeze them, I'm here to kill them. And if I'm gonna get something that can freeze them, I'm gonna get something that can freeze them and kill them. I'm not gonna leave you any leftovers, buddy. Also, speaking of, Skywarden over here, my guy, does not have a name yet. So, if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments section. And whichever one is there, because I don't assume there'll be many comments. I'm not that big yet, I can't just guarantee engagement with you guys. Low burn. Whatever I see there, or whatever gets the most likes, if there is multiple, I will rename my Skywarden to. Because I can't think of anything at the moment. Or at least nothing original. Okay, there we go. Just a little bit of extra Skywarden damage, you guys know how it is. But that's crazy, the fact that all of these guys now have a massive range buff. Just because of these two. Does anyone have 3? Oh, right in the crossfire, love it. Love it. Good on you. Okay, here we go. We can get someone's final upgrade. Far Wind Seer. Let's do that one. They're in. Oh. Skywarden is now completely blind. Level up. Let's speed up this process a little more. Okay. So, I guess while we wait, we can all pay attention and witness the power that is just spamming one tower over and over again until you get what you want, which is a lot of XP. Okay. Oh, I probably could have given that guy 3 buffs, but whatever. It's, you know what? I think, genuinely, out of all the paths so far, and, you know, with what we've witnessed so far as well, right? So, not just limiting this to be my overall opinion as of forever, but with what I've seen so far, first of all, I love the ability. I love the ability. The ability seems like it's going to be dope. I don't know how many Skywardens it can affect at once. I don't know if it can affect things other than Skywardens. Let's find out. What's up, bud? Look at you getting more attack range. Nice. So let's have a look. Okay, it can affect snipers. That's pretty cool. Not that the ricocheting projectiles will do much for them. I guess maybe it would. No, it wouldn't. No, it just wouldn't. It's a single shot unless you go down the middle path and then it becomes a ricocheting shot, which allows the bullet to bounce. But outside of the middle, it doesn't have any pierce, so it can't ricochet. I'm assuming that's what that means. Anyway. Camo lead popping power? Yeah, someone's got it. Oh wait, no, this guy can just de-camo and then, yeah. Makes sense. Farwind Seer, true mastery of the wind knows no bounds. The arrow's sting grows deadlier the further the air currents reach. Whatever the fuck that means, I'm keen. So we'll let this BFB get shown who the fuck is boss around here, which is approximately all of us. And then we'll go for this. Wow, I'm really feeling it. Okay, no, this is actually pretty crazy. I think we would have lost this round if not for this guy. But he's shooting like a crazy person right now, which I'm loving. What happens if we bring your attack in? You shoot even faster, of course. Cool. And all those little wind bursts as well, assuming doing a lot of extra work for cleaning balloons up. Okay. Sick. And do the buff. Do the zappy thing. Okay. Got it. We're not there yet. We're absolutely not him yet. But it's okay, because there's always a quick fix. Now you might think to yourself, wow, this would be a great time to use a tower that would like stall or stun or freeze, perhaps. And you'd be right. But I prefer the glue. So I'm gonna use the glue. Sorry to disappoint. Like I said, not big on synergies. Really not big on being forced to do synergies to actually make shit work well. I'm sure it works great, and people other than me will have a great time doing it. But yeah, that's the key part. People other than me. Ooh, still not enough. Still not quite enough. Okay. Good to know. In that case... Skywarden, nah. In that case, I think we go for just a little bit of extra help at the back. In the form of... You know what? Nah. Let's just... Look, he's not even here. You don't even notice him. What's that capybara doing? I don't know. Just showed up, wanted to have fun, and now it is, you know? It's kind of the be-all, end-all of it. So, just forget about it, don't even think about it, don't pay attention. Oh wow, the Skywardens are doing really well, guys. Look at them go. Wow, they cleaned that up in an amazing amount of time. And look at this. Wow, that tier 5 is really just working wonders, isn't it? Super worth going for that one. Anyway. I'm sorry. I love leaning on my favorites when crisis occurs. So we need another 32,000 and another 36,000 XP to get these ones. In the meantime, I will endeavor to make even more money so that we can afford them when that time comes, because who knows, some of these towers have 5th tiers that cost like $100,000. Which isn't ideal, but I guess that could happen here. So, we'll be prepared. Okay, but this 5th tier guy seems to be putting in some real effort here. How much damage you got? 22,000. Oh, actually, it's not as much as I thought it would be, to be honest with you. Thought for sure you'd maybe have more, or... I don't know. Maybe just me, but perhaps I expect too much from 5th tiers these days. It's hard to tell when you're trying to also level them up XP-wise. So maybe that is a little bit on me, you know? Maybe that is somewhat my fault. So I guess it'll be Winter's Mercy next, so that we just like next cheapest one to unlock and afford. Should I just like, what if I just did this, right? What if I just did bang, 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 bang? Literally so many towers right now have just been given a massive range increase. Over like less than $1,000 spent, right? Crazy. Even this guy. Even bigger now. Which is just wild. I do actually kind of like the change in modes now that I think about it too. So like, if you have this extended out, you can start swinging at these BFBs a little earlier with your 5th tier. And then when they come within the faster attacking range anyway, you can be like, oh, shorten it. So that you can speed up, shoot out shots even sooner. And then when they start to exit the range, be like, oh no, they're escaping, haha, not really. You know? The cooldown's a little annoying, but I understand why it's there. Okay, just get a few more banana farms. You never know, never know. Could cost 500,000 for the final upgrade on one of the paths. And who knows, maybe they've even released the Paragon secretly on top of all of this, and I've got to afford that as well, you know? Then again, if I had to unlock both the Skywarden and the Paragon, that would be a shitload more XP. Anyway, Winter's Mercy. Okay, that looks sick. That looks sick as hell. 24,000. Winter's Bite deepens in the presence of more frozen balloons, drawing a brief surge of damage from shattered foes. Frozen Moabs burst in ruinous ice-splosions. Cool. Okay. How we looking? Thank you, Druid. For context, we absolutely would have lost that without the Druid. Making sure that the regrow balloons are not, in fact, regrow balloons. Still though. Good effort from the Skywardens. I like it. Okay, let's see this ice-splosion nonsense. So I can now freeze Moabs? Is that what I'm hearing, or am I crazy? I might be a little crazy. Come on, guys. Reputation's on the line here. Not mine, but yours. You can't be this disappointing, please. Winter's Mercy. I mean, it's a good look. Good look so far. Did you remove the camo from all of those? Oh, do you remove camo temporarily? Ugh. Fucking yuck. No offense. Sorry, I'm trying to maintain a positive outlook on this. But really? Is that really what you do? Taxing quick volleys and disables camo from balloons within radius. Yeah, I was gonna say. Can I just cheekily take that? No. So you remove camo from balloons within the radius of you, and then you give it back to them, is what you're telling me. Now, I'm sorry, but I'd rather do that. In a fucking heartbeat, I would rather do that. Or grab a sub. Either way, permanent solution easily knocks temporary solution out of the fucking park. And this guy's not built for damage. I'm not buying him because he's like better damage-wise. I'm buying him because he's a fucking great solution to this problem that we're about to have. Boom. What fucking problem? I don't remember it anymore because it doesn't exist. They are still getting a little bit farther, not gonna lie. Okay, never mind. You know what? Sorry for hating. You sucked just as bad when everything was decamoed as when nothing was decamoed. Regardless, though. Do you think a wall of fire would solve this? I'm kind of hoping it does. In fact, I'm thinking it might. If not, necromancy definitely will. In fact, you know what? That's a good backup, because it spawns here. It might graze some of the Moabs, but for the most part, it shouldn't, like, affect damage massively. Oh, cool. You skip out on the shimmer there, buddy? skip out on a little bit? You forget that it's a thing that you're meant to be doing? Hmm? Yeah, you see how we lost that? This $400 is coming out of your paycheck. Magic. Anyway. You guys ever just get that happen to you? Like... I mean, I guess Shimmer specifically is the one that I notice a lot more. Because I do tend to use it quite a bit. But like... You ever just get that situation where you're playing the game and it's like, okay... In theory, with this person, or this hero, or this monkey, or this ability, or whatever it is, it should be like super easy. Again, did you use Shimmer at all there? Struggling to think that you did. Really struggling. Like, what was that? You know? What was that? Where was that? And why was that? You've been demoted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That 500 came out of your paycheck and now you're fired. Thank you. It's gonna be a little bit of a struggle having to deal with them decamoed later on rather than earlier on, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hire decent workers? Couldn't be me. Anyway. Oh, also, for people that are grinding XP for the Skywarden, fairly certain free play rounds don't do nearly as much as actual rounds in a game. Just saying. So if you're thinking to yourself, like, wow, I'm not really getting a whole lot out of this. Really, guys? How many more workers have I got to chew through until I eventually find one that can deal with around 78's camo? Easily. I don't want to give you plutonium reactor. You don't fucking deserve it. I'm gonna be honest, you just don't. This guy though never sleeps a day in his life. He deserves everything. Where was I? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure free play rounds don't tend to give you nearly as much XP for your towers that you want XP for. So, just a handy little tip. By the way, free play counts from the second your round number has reached its goal and then went over, right? So the reason I played on Impossible is because I still need some XP. And because I still need some XP, I chose to go to round 100 so that, you know, if we're at round 79, for example, and I still don't have enough XP, for the final upgrade for the Skywarden, it gives me time. It gives me 20 more rounds, actually, to find that XP. Figure out where to shove it and when. It's so weird seeing 7 magic monkeys. I guess it's caught up with the rest, though. Support monkeys need to catch up a little. To be honest, I'd love to see a good support monkey. And, like, not a beast handler. I don't consider the beast handler a support monkey. There, I said it. Alright? Sorry to crush anyone's hopes and dreams, but beast handler in my eyes is not a support monkey. Damage dealer that just happens to have a bird that helps. You know? The bird is the only real support part of it, and even then that bird can deal some crazy damage. If you get it to that point. Anyway, I think I'm gonna buy some more range upgrades for these guys. Just so that a lot more of our towers have +5 range add-on to their ability. Oh my god. These guys are not super strong. Don't get me wrong, I know all of them, barring 3, actually have upgrades. Or like decent ones, but I don't know, man. I don't know what I was expecting. Okay, there we go. That should keep us alive. Maybe. Hopefully long enough. Actually see what this third tier 5 does. And hopefully we can afford it. 36,000. What was it called? Storm Wrath Archon. Or Archon. Spent arrows serve as volatile conduits, lashing out in crackling fury when nearby balloons are struck by energy or plasma. Thundercharge weaves a lethal web of lightning between all conduits, obliterating anything caught in the crossfire. Cool. That sounds sick, and I think I saw that in action in the trailer for the Skywarden? Think. Anyway. How are we looking XP-wise? 14,000. Okay, we're almost halfway there. Not bad. But again, these balloons are getting quite fast, so I might have to look into some more powerful other towers to help us out here. Like, what can help us out with the ceramics? It's really good at dealing with ceramics. I just don't want to put anything like front and center. So let's just do that. I don't want to put anything front and center so that it just starts stealing all the pops and, you know, yoinking all of the combat experience that I have to catch all these Skywardens up on, you know? Because let's face it, over the years and years that this game has been out, all the other towers, basically masters taking on the balloons. Skywarden's dropping in pretty late to the fucking party. Through no fault of their own, you know? No shame, no hate. But a lot to catch up on. So much. Through the form of getting a shitload of XP. So we just summon an army, and then eventually, oh, you know what it is? Spoilers. Actually, it's not that much of a spoiler. So, for those of you who are anime fans that have maybe watched some Naruto, and for those select few that have watched some Naruto, that have also watched Naruto Shippuden, you may have come across an episode where Naruto realizes that when he does his Shadow Clone Jutsu, and then proceeds to do some training, his training efforts are multiplied by the Shadow Clones that he produces. And if you know Naruto, aka if you've seen the first episode of Naruto, you will know that Naruto can produce a lot of Shadow Clones. Way more than the average ninja. And there is a really cool training arc where you get to see Naruto with like hundreds of clones out, all just training and focusing on building up and learning a new technique and how to use chakra control and shit like that perfectly. And it is so fun to watch, would highly recommend watching it if you haven't gotten there. Anyway, this is just reminding me of that, because I've got multiple Skywarden clones out to try and redouble and multiply how much XP I'm getting for each of them out on the field, aka their battle knowledge, so that I can unlock all of their upgrades. It's pretty fun. And we got any DDT popping capabilities? Not quite, to be honest. Not quite. Also, I have noticed this too. Maybe this happens just in general, but at the very least, I haven't noticed it with other towers, but game tends to lag a little bit more for me, personally, when you place a shitload of Skywardens. I mean, don't get me wrong, you saw that round 200 whatever game that I had. That one didn't lag nearly as much as this. This one's sort of... Maybe if I, let's make this 50%. How's that work? That better? That is quite a bit better, yeah. I was like, what the fuck are those little ball things around this Skywarden? What's he doing? But no, it's just the necromancy blooms. I was not paying attention fully. It does kind of annoy me to have the FX low though. Don't know why, it just sort of does. Anyway, we've gotta be closing in surely. Okay, nice. Damn, this is actually working out perfectly for like around 100 thing. Okay, you know what? The true test, we get to round 100. Hopefully by then we have the XP. If we don't, that's a little bit unfortunate and we can't do what I want to do. Whoops. But let's just should we just put a full-blown solution to this problem right at the end of the track? Should I just do that? No, that's too much of a solution. That is a little bit overkill in terms of solution. No, let's do something like this. Keep them distant. Keep them at a solid distance. But yeah, I'm hoping that'll do it. Maybe I did put him a little too far. No, that seems to do the trick nicely. Okay. I'll sell him when we get to round 100. But I'm hoping we have XP we need by then. Which I haven't been paying attention to the rate that we've been earning it. But thinking if we have it by then we can sell pretty much everything else and see how the 3 tier 5 Skywardens handle a bad, if at all. Okay, yeah, we should get it before round 100 swings through. But I am enjoying this so far. Oh, also, while we're here, may as well. The pools. So I mentioned earlier that I spent a shitload more monkey money earlier today. Yeah, because I was buying regular ass pools so that I could buy pro pools, and then I bought a shitload of pro pools so that I could upgrade the pro pools when eventually placed. But you know what? I think that'll also be around 100 test. Oh, actually no. Whenever we get the XP for the Skywarden, we can start testing the pro pools, right? Because I want to see what this shit does. I want to see how amazing it is, because once again, I saw some things in the trailer that they put out for this update, and yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to expect from a pro pool in the first place, but I don't think my expectations are gonna be exceeded at all. I think borderline they might be met. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, there is our final upgrade for the Skywarden. Looks like Zeus himself has just picked up a fucking bow, which is dope. There you go. I want to see you in action, buddy. I want to see you crushing some shit. Oh, and if you've got your boosted range, you can shoot from there? Crazy. You want more range, buddy? There you go. Oh, and there's your little lightning bolts. So now if I do this... I was gonna fucking break the game, honestly. Oh, damn, it's every monkey in your radius that gets that buff? Shit, dude. That's crazy. That's some crazy shit right there. Interesting. So all these other little pylons on the path will start shooting out electricity between them when I activate that. That's pretty sick. Okay. And look at this guy's pop count. Holy shit. I knew I liked you, middle path. Okay. 86,000 pops. How many do you have, buddy? 300,000? 60. Okay. Okay. Middle path Skywarden. You've piqued my interests, to say the least. Big fan, buddy. Big fan. Anyway, right. Pro pools, let's just quickly go through it. Holy shit, they're fat. Some thick ass pools right here. You know what? We only need the one, it's fine. Ooh. Okay. So, Portable Lake Pro. As you can see, it is a bigger lake. That is the bare minimum you needed to meet to make it a Portable Lake Pro. However, Luxury Pool periodically reveals camo balloons in radius and generates cash each round based on number of monkeys enjoying the luxury pool. Sick. Oh yeah, you can also put land towers in the pool. That is one of the perks. Other than it being a bigger pool, that is one of the perks. So, let's see how much money this makes. Yeah, I'm loving Zeus over here. Zeus is pretty cracked out of his mind. It seems to be my favorite. Look at that! 6 money for owning a pool. Features a high dive spot that can fit one small monkey and generates even more cash per round. Let's see if it can make more money than 6. It's a tall order. I don't know. Okay, admittedly Wizard Monkey's having to step in a little bit there, but Skywarden's still got a decent amount of pops here. Okay, more money than 6? We'll see. 12. Can you believe it? Okay, so a big pool with 2 lots of investments gets you 12. Gains a small, slow-moving hover ducky platform. Generates even more cash per round. What the fuck? It's on Pursuit. What the fuck? A platform? Are you telling me? What are you trying to tell me? Huh? Wait. Not sure what you're trying to tell me here. Platform. Can I like pick this guy up? Like what's the deal with that? Oh my god, I can. It's basically a little pathetic middle path heli pilot. That's adorable. Anyway, cool. I'm gonna sell that. Can I then technically place this? Okay, interesting. That's a little annoying, because land towers can go in the pool, but you can't place the pool underneath land towers? That's a little annoying. Reduces footprint of monkeys placed in the pool and increases range of water and amphibious monkeys. Snug surprise awaits in the depths of the pro pool, reduces footprint of monkeys even more, and increases water and amphibious monkey range even more. Warning, rubber ducky may attract nearby balloons. Oh, may attack nearby balloons. Cool. What the fuck is that? Why? That's interesting. First. That is interesting. Why is that so big under there? I'm assuming this rubber ducky is more of a menace. Anyway, you get the gist. It attacks. We'll have a look at that after the round 100. Super relaxing tubs restores lives at the end of each round. Land monkeys no longer have reduced range. They had reduced range going in there? They did too. Cool. Splashed mud gives monkeys lead popping for a short time and slows nearby balloons. For a short time, but it's not an ability. So periodically they just get like the alk buff to be able to pop leads. That's kind of cool. Restores even more lives and creates a muddy zone around the portable lake pro that can fit even more towers. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess it can fit more, but like, is it really that good? Wow, okay, you know what, that is insane. That is a boat that has fucking marooned. Alright? That boat is on land. Anyway, let's check out these Skywardens in action, shall we? Properly check them out in action. So, ditch. In fact, let's just ditch everything. Why not? I don't think any of the Skywarden things was like, hey, the longer you live, the more damage I do, you know? So I think this is fine. Ben, where did I put you? Oh, cheeky. You know what? You can stick around. You can't, though. I'm sorry, Druid. I'm sorry. I know. You snuck in. You were doing well. So I want, personally, have the 3 druids here. Druids? Shit. I've already named you something else. I'm sorry. 3 Skywardens here, right? We'll stick with what I wanted them to be. Frozen one. Yeah, we like camo detection for you. I remember that. And then this guy. So we've got these 3 all together. We're gonna give them these guys as well, just above their range slightly more, maxing it out. And you know what? While they're all at 0 damage, let's see what they can do to a bad. In fact, you know what? We'll even pop all their ranges so they can start attacking a little earlier. Okay, so obviously the one that has speed on their attacks is taking the lead a little here, but the damage over time effect seems to be stealing the show. I think once the lightning gets around this full circle, I'll activate this. We'll see what happens. So far, the bad has been taking it like a champ. So let's do this now. How are you feeling now, Skywarden, buddy? Take you off of that. Just briefly. Boom, put you back on. Okay, so we've got 7,000 from you, 3,000 from you, and 132 from this guy. I get it, your specialty is more for you know, things that aren't bads. That's fair, that's fine. No hate, no hate. Do this again. Okay. Not gonna lie. I think this is showing the order in which I like these guys. I'm gonna wait for this to pop before we use the next lot of electricity to see if we have a hope of cleaning anything up. And we do not. Okay. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Okay, now let's try and figure out what the next best tier 4 would be. So if we go hello, 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 and then we go Thunder's Decree, Gale Sage, and Frozen Verdict. Let's try this again. So now we've got another ability that we can use. Okay, good. Everyone's still on extended attacks. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm a little confused now who's who. But, okay, you need to be unextended because you need all the fucking pops that you can get. Anyway, we'll activate your ability first because you're the weaker one. Then when these spikes get around this circle, activate this. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm thinking we're doing better this time. Again, once these get around in a circle a bit more. So that one. Okay, it does seem to be like DDT's a little bit where this thing starts to fall apart. But, what if we treat it like before, right? What if we just go... Don't help out with the actual popping of this guy, please. Thank you. Perfect fucking range. Perfect placement. Look at that shit. 0 pops, not even one detonated. God damn, popped even earlier. And you actually dealt with it this time? Has something changed? Has there been some sort of bug or glitch? I think there has been. A genuine... Wait. Oh, you've gotten 18,000 pops. That'll do it. It's the explosions from these guys expiring. Okay. I was gonna say, did someone hold on to a buff that they weren't meant to hold on to? Or what? Anyway. So this guy, my G. This guy, my second G. That guy exists. That guy's... You know? Good. I'm glad we understand each other. Wait. Are you fucking serious? God damn, it's disappointing. Oh my god. Like, don't get me wrong, I know I've got your range extended so that you're attacking more slowly. But are you fucking serious right now? You got less pops than this guy? Goddamn, maybe extending the range isn't that good. Anyway. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Skywarden right there. Great guy. Love that guy. Skywarden's amazing. Anyway, let's go to... my logs? Yeah, 109 seems like a great round to test this on. I'm kidding. I've changed my mind dramatically. Let's pick literally any other saved map I have except for that one. Do I have any? Wow, look at me cleaning up my games. Oh, no, not that one. Oh, perfect. If I can even find a fucking spot for it. Huh? Or do I have to be playing a fucking round for this to work? Anyway, don't mind that. I just want to test out this fucking pool. And I wanted to do it on a decent round, but I guess I could have just done it literally any game. Can I do this? Is this the worst map to test this on? Okay. Terrible work. Terrible fucking work. I had one job, and I chose the best map to perform that job on. Anyway, let's try again. Let's get this pool out. Oh, wouldn't it have been great if it could just fit there? Anyway. Boom. Nothing. Boom. We got some tentacles coming out. Flapping some balloons. It's not amazing, but it's getting the job done. And that's what matters. I'm gonna place Ben. And then we will release the Quacken. Which, by the way, did not read that earlier. That's fucking hilarious. I love that. No balloons, yes to the ducks. I would love it if this was like Paragon tier level 100 equivalent. Could you imagine if just buying this fucking pool just pretty much ended the game instantly? We'll try and live until we can afford this Quacken. I guess I could just do this. Makes life easier. Anyway, let's do that. Okay, a lot more tentacles. Again, don't know why it looks so devious underneath. But balloons are getting slapped away as usual. It's normal. A little bit. Was that equivalent to like a superstorm? How many times? Oh, he fucking scares them away. He like blows them off the screen. That's hilarious. Okay, love that. Absolutely love that. That's cool. Let's get the pimpin' pool out. Give me a little bit more. Okay. Let's get the pimpin' pool out. Need to get some members in there. There we go. Oh my god. And it does genuinely just... That's fucking hilarious. I love this. Okay, so now more people we have in the pimpin' pool. More money the pimpin' pool makes. How much is it making? 144. Damn, that's actually pretty good. It can pay for my free dart monkey. Okay, there we go. I love this cat. I don't think I can click on him now, but I'm assuming if I put him back down, I can then like get him to a crossbow and then be like, yeah, pick him up again. That's fucking hilarious. I love that. Oh wait, and does the money technically count as like all of these dart monkeys earning it? I guess not, because it does show up on the pool. Oh my god, you know what? I love that. Small thing, but makes it more hilarious. None of the pets seem to be able to leave the pool either. Damn, that's like 500 bucks right there. One on the diving board, maybe? Oh. I guess I placed this guy a little too close underneath. Anyway, these pools are ridiculous. And I fully support ridiculous in this game. Oh, interesting. Is there a tiny gap I can fit them in? No. No, just over here. There was a little bit more to work with. Anyway, let's get the hot springs up. Regenerate some lives. Oh, it makes extra. Oh. Cool. So it says restores, but actually just makes lives. Generates lives. Anyway, that is everything in this update that I actually care about. All of which, super fun. Skywarden, fun to mess around with, ultimately. Middle part's my favorite. Pretty cool though. Stormwrath Archon. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh yeah, what's this say? Attacks from range with a bow made from Stormstruck Yew Tree. Gains attack speed with repeated hits. Upgrades focus on combination attacks that draw on the infused powers of wind, lightning, and ice. Meanwhile, makes bananas that turn into money. Buy more stuff with it. Hilarious. Anyway, like I was saying, pretty much everything that I wanted to look over in the update. For those of you who care, we've got this Corvus skin that came out, which is pretty cool. Corvus X Benjamin. Extreme hacker mode enabled, you know. Pretty sweet. Anyway, That's about everything. Did I miss anything? I mean, I know there's the new map, but I don't really care much about that. So I think we're good. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Update 56. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Well, it's a bit of a long one. Usually is when they bring out a new tower. But thanks for sticking around to the end. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.